I would love to help, but I'm not even sure where we're going.
Like a scavenger hunt, but
Okay.
I think that could be a clue.
Let's go. The only way to find out is to go in and look.
Okay.
Oh, Jeremy.
Oh, Georgie.
We've been on the road for a while. Are you going to tell me where you're taking me?
Well, we just went right around the corner over to Nashville because you said I need singing lessons. We're in Nashville, Tennessee. Or it might be something completely and totally different. You're just going to have to wait and see. We're here. At least I think we're here.
Where exactly is here?
We're in Nashville, and honestly, I thought things would look different to where we're going. I honestly don't know if where we're supposed to be.
I would love to help, but I'm not even sure where we're going.
Like a scavenger hunt, but
Okay.
I think that could be a clue. Have you ever seen a big, oversized white van like that
Yes,
before?
but not with all those windows.
Okay, so all right, picture it with no windows.
Okay.
Any clue yet where we're at?
Maybe.
I'm gonna give you some candy and try and lure you into a van.
Can I have some candy,
Hey,
please?
pretty girl. Still guessing where we're going?
I have zero clue where you're taking
Look
me.
at the sign. Have you ever seen that before? Ever? That little rooster? No? Still no clue? Absolutely
Oh,
no
I
clue.
recognize this sign right
What do you
here.
recognize? What do you see?
Bam!
And there we are. You think we could check up on that Harley Davidson that we sold them?
If they didn't sell it,
You think?
let's go. The only way to find out is to go in and look.
Okay.
We're at the very last stop of the life storage run, and you won't believe what just happened.
Everybody decided, well, I'm going to skip this last place in the day because I already bought enough, or I'm
They
too
spent
tired.
their money.
And we were 20 minutes late coming right up onto this unit.
It must have been meant to be. And some reason we decided, hey, why don't we split this locker because it is unbelievable.
When I walked up, it was at how much, babe?
500.
All right, how much did we get it for, Rob?
$875 plus a 10% buyer's premium.
So-
But for what we got,
$962. We split it, and Rob's gonna sell everything from the unit. Do we dare open it and show them? Let's do it.
you do it.
All right. They're never gonna believe what's in this unit. And yes,
snowblower.
that is a beautiful, beautiful snowblower right there.
name one.
And we think this potentially, we got an old Harley back here.
So let's
You see this here?
Well, hold on, I'm going to move it.
Oh man.
Not only with leather.
We have the leather too. We have the vintage Harley with the leather. Oh my goodness. Oh, Rob!
You don't believe it.
Rob!
Oh my.
Rob!
Do you have any idea?
Oh man.
That is all money, money, money.
Oh. Yes. Yes, with the leather. Oh man.
Looks like the engine is complete. The spark plug's pulled out, which could be a good thing.
Oh, this is what we thought we saw back here. We thought we saw a vintage Harley.
151 miles, it says.
That's it?
That's what it says.
That's not bad. Okay, we're gonna get this vintage Harley out. We're gonna show we're hauling this today. It's going in the trailer. Look at the satchel, Rob, on top of it. Look at there. Look at there. Look at. Oh man, it's broke. It's broke. Okay. So we got a fender to something.
It looks like a split V.
Yep, sure does.
That'd be a Harley engine right there.
That could be. And if it is, we got more money. See any markings?
It looks like a Harley, to be honest with you. Yeah, that's a big money engine if that's what I think it is.
Ah, sweet. Okay, so most of you probably already know, and if you don't know, vintage Harley engines, just the engines themselves, some can go for thousands, some of them can go for tens of thousands if it's the right engine. Look, we have we have a lift.
It is a lift.
We have a lift. We have a car lift in here. Rob,
We ain't moving that today.
we have a car lift.
These old Triumphs can bring good money. Not as popular as a Harley, but they're good money.
So we got a Triumph, we got a Harley, we literally have the complete kit for the car lift. This is amazing. Babe, is there anything in the satchel? I turned the flash on so George can get in the satchel. Oh, that looks like something's in there for sure. Looks like something's What'd you find?
Raced into all storage locker people.
Whoa.
A briefcase.
A briefcase
in a
inside
briefcase.
inside of a briefcase. This just gets better and
That's
better.
Like, that's like the greatest thing ever.
It's like a box in a box.
Oh, what could be in there? Babe, give me the countdown.
3, 2, boom!
Ooh.
Ooh,
Bell and Howell, it's an old camera.
Nice.
It's old. Yeah.
That's a nice one, though.
This would be perfect for your auction house.
What did you find?
What every storage buyer needs.
Rhyme off. Babe, you can sit on that thing. Don't worry about it being dusty. Just sit on it. See how it fits. What do you think? Look at me, sweetie.
Just my size.
Look at that.
That thing's awesome.
Look, there's George. Harley.
Look.
I always wanted his and her Harleys. Check that out. Sweet. Pulled the Triumph out.
There's a serial number there.
Yeah, we got serial number on the frame.
I'm just wondering if, see how it ends in 63, if this is a
You think
63.
you think it might be?
It's possible.
It very well could be.
By the looks of it, I mean, we look like, oops, sorry, George.
Anybody knows how to date an old Triumph? Let me know. And if anybody knows how to date a young Egyptian, well, if you want to know,
was gonna say,
just say in the comments. Let me know in the comments if you want my 3 easy steps to win an Egyptian's heart. But if you know how to date a Triumph, here we go. We've got the patent number, but we don't have the years on the engine. Ah, so cool.
Actually rolling.
Okay. All right. Now I'm gonna have to kick it over again. Okay. Man, she's a beauty.
Oh, it's awesome.
She is a beaut.
Oh man.
I said this is storage locker folklore, people. I'm telling you.
This is awesome. All right. I'm not gonna be able to walk tomorrow, but it's gonna be more than worth it. Okay.
Alright, watch my baby. It's okay, baby.
I don't know. Is it gonna happen?
Looks like the handlebars will fit, baby.
Yeah, you have room.
Okay.
Like that over.
And then it gets wider.
One.
Okay.
Joining the Jeremy crew and not walking tomorrow.
Man.
It's a Harley. It's a real American Steeler. I just don't want to.
Oh. No, please don't.
You have to tuck that mirror. The mirror will bend.
I don't think the American Tuck. Can you guys lift it? Lift the bike just to get the handlebars over?
There it is. Hold on, let's get this mirror.
Okay, here's the hard part. Even though we don't own this car, I don't want to hurt this car. It's too amazing. We own the Harley, but I don't want to hurt the Harley. So, as much as I hate giving up hoodie number 3,
2.0. It's hoodie 3.0
we're gonna do what we can.
to protect the
And
Dodge Charger.
I'm going to hurt myself. In
You gonna try and
3,
lift it over it?
in 3, 2, 1. Ah! Okay. All right. We got past it.
You got it.
Oh,
I thought I was the only crazy person out there. No. I think you have to be crazy to be in this business.
we did.
You definitely have to be crazy to be in this business.
Okay. Last sticker date was 89.
Jeremy, how can you not be excited about a Harley Davidson motorcycle?
This is amazing.
This thing's so
Like
pretty.
I said, people talk about this all the time. There's the split V motor on this one.
Which we think we have the split V for another one as well. And again, I think we might have said this in the video already. Right year, right motor, it could be tens of thousands of dollars. And if it's not the most desirable one, it could still be hundreds of dollars. But they put a lockdown here, check that out. Oh, wow. Ah, wow. Well, we moved the car. Then we had to pick the front of the Harley up over the car. I am gonna be sore.
There's no I in team.
Let's go back.
the last thing that's gonna be put in the trailer. Probably can't see it, but pretty much everything in the unit but the car, my baby, is in the trailer.
Is that our bike right there? Is that it?
I don't think so because
Oh, yeah,
it
okay.
wasn't.
Not our Harley. By the
Not
way,
a Harley.
we were told we're not allowed to film in here. Only pictures, so smile for a picture.
You smiling?
I found the perfect seat for the What the Hale's gorgeous lookout right
The
there. What do you
overlook?
think? Yeah. Big old eyes. They just need to be darker like yours, popping out. I mean, come on, come on. Bench, big old eyes. It's only $225.
I love it.
That's not bad, right?
I love it.
Yeah, we can see the overlook, and so can he, she, whatever it is. This is how What the Hales travels incognito when they don't want to be known everywhere they go. And this is how Antique Archeology travels incognito when they don't want everyone to know who they are and where they are. See, all you do is you take the decals off. No What the Hales, no Antique Archeology. We're here at Second Sense with Rob, Joe, there's Josh. And so this is what today is all about right here. The vintage Harley. So it's beautiful. It's got so much character. Look at that. What year did we say this was, Rob?
1963.
Okay, we got a 63.
With the 1940s. This is a 63 motor.
So that's the 63 motor. Wasn't there a 40 something?
This is a 1946 knucklehead.
Okay.
But
The 40s motor was put in, swapped out. That's the original motor. So the previous owner swapped the motor out. That's the original that goes with the bike. Check it out.
Just imagine the stories it has.
Oh my goodness.
Oh yeah.
So many stories. I have a feeling we might hear some good stories today.
I hope so.
So this is Joey and his father-in-law Don, and Joey deals with Mike, works for Mike. He does all of the bike pickups, so he hasn't even seen the bike yet. He's looking at everything.
there's like 6 of them.
What do you think he sees?
All kinds of good stuff.
Okay,
This
and
auction house is filled with a lot of good stuff.
then we're supposed to have Mike here just in a little bit after the bike is checked out.
If you find the actual
So
boxes,
they're looking at everything right now.
Proto boxes, like they're for tools, and you put parts in there, and you could clean. Put like parts that you just clean. They have like little pure holes, so like it would drip out into like a drip pan. They're like the most amazing. Every like machinist or like fabricator, like those are the best boxes you could ever own. Yeah, the best. Worth so much money.
So
I mean,
we're
like,
getting
even
an
if this
education
was
right now
one
on
of the tools,
picking.
This would be ridiculous.
So Joey, you're the bike expert, right?
Try to be. Like that's the only thing that's Harley right here.
That piece.
That piece.
And that piece was welded on.
Yeah.
How can you tell that's a Harley piece?
Yeah, because they're cast. This is all should be one cast piece on a Harley neck. So like the neck, all this is one piece. And then they braze this into there and braze this into there. So this is just one chunk. And it's all basically, that's about the only part on it. I don't even know what this section is. All this stuff, it's just like something crazy.
Yeah, that came in the Harley unit and then the Triumph behind you.
That's cool. I'm sure you guys want that, but yeah. If it was an earlier motor, a pre-unit, not a unit, it would be worth it. So
What year motor do you think it is? This is the Triumph that came out of the unit.
Let me see that. No, I just look at it down here. I mean, but I mean, it's probably in the 60s, like a 650 Bonneville.
obviously this is custom.
The whole thing is this thing should have a swing arm, shocks.
Oh, really?
Yeah. This is bolt-on hardtail section. This whole section right here.
So what do you think its value is?
As it sits with this rear wheel, probably like $800, $1,000. I mean, if you had a front end for it. I mean, this bike running, like even just together, like running is like 35, $3,000, you know? So I mean, to be able to put that money to get this back on the road,
Yeah, it's not really worth it.
it's not worth it. It's a Harley fender though.
So that's a Harley fender.
How can you tell it's a Harley fender?
I mean, just this whole, it's not actually,
you just see it
it's
and
not
you
an
know.
original, but this is for Harley. Normally this thing would be, they're called 3-piece fenders. They're like tack welded, spot welded right here, so it'd be an original. But this is a Harley tombstone taillight, but it's not original. It would have Harley right here. And then it usually would say on the back side of these too. But if that thing was an original fender, it would be a front fender that they put on the rear.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I mean you could get good money for these things. They're like $1,000 for if it was like in good condition, if it was real, but it's repop.
So it's like an old repop rod.
Yeah, the whole thing is. But I mean, if you got $500 for this thing with that, I mean that would be like,
Good.
yeah, especially with no title.
Yeah, I figured I was going to try to get the title for it and put it through auction.
Yeah,
I don't know if it's worth to get a title or not, though.
I wouldn't even waste the time on it.
Just sell it as is.
As is. If
As is where it is. How
it doesn't have a tank. If it had a matching tank,
Yeah.
kind of cool. It's a good color.
So this thing you're saying is just like a hodgepodge Frankenstein?
This thing, yeah. I mean, if this was a real Harley frame, rigid, it'd be like $3,000 to like $4,000. But I mean, you're probably looking at like $300 if somebody really wanted to use that thing. It's has to have a real long front end on it, the way that's raked.
That's very cool. So what do you think this is worth? Just
This thing, I mean, I'd probably, if you sold it, I would ask $500.
Really?
I mean, if you know, that's what kind of, and if you got like 350 somewhere around there.
That'd be
If
good.
it was a Paco frame, like a stock Paco frame, you get like $600 for it. But this thing is, somebody made this whole setup is just all
Welded.
yeah. Somebody
Was making some kind, or had a custom bike that took back apart.
yeah.
The only guy was thinking that the 46 was on this one, you know?
I mean, it could have been. I mean,
But, yeah, but
all
it's
the
not a
motor
Harley.
mounts are all the same. Like this is what a knuckle motor mount looks like, long and skinny. I mean, it's Harley mounts, but it doesn't even look like it's really ever even been ran. You know what I mean? If you look at it.
Yeah.
It doesn't
I see
have,
this
like-
weld here. You can tell it's not a Harley. This, you know,
No,
that's
yeah.
a bad weld. All right. Well, at least we have something we can sell.
Yeah. No, I mean both of those things. I mean, somebody will want them.
Joey brought lunch. Okay, what do you
I didn't
got?
pick these out. I would have picked out different ones.
Who
but,
picked them?
This guy Dave that works in the store.
Okay. So Dave from the store picked out t-shirts for us.
So let's see. First, we gotta see. Look, this is an extra large. This is the smallest one, a medium.
There you go. That's her size.
Special request.
That was the special request right there. There we go.
Medium.
Let's see.
How's it look?
Looks pretty good.
Right.
Yeah, I should probably put it on.
Is that what you wear?
So there's all
Where's-
Jeremy, no double. I put that request in, but
There's no fat guy shirts in there.
Pretty big though.
You know what?
that's a fat guy.
Joey, I'll just take two. I'll take two and I'll sew them together.
Yeah, there you go.
That one looks pretty
There we
big.
go. So do I. Joey, I gotta know, how in the world did you guys even find out about the vintage Harley?
Somebody. I thought it wasn't you. Somebody wrote an email. Let's see who it is. His name is.
Oh, can we get a name?
Yeah, we want a name.
That is one of our subscribers.
That's what we think. It's probably one of our subscribers. Incredible.
I remember in the video, they sent a text to me, or a little response to the video, and they said, "Oh, I should contact American Pickers about this." I said, "Go ahead." So I don't know if that was the person or not, because I said,
So,
well, we'd be
Joey's
more than happy
looking-
for you to contact them.
Joey's
because
looking through the American Pickers emails.
We'd be happy to sell it.
Right here, Mark Leem.
I'm gonna try and get you a T-shirt, Mark. Can I get a T-shirt for Mark as well?
Yeah, well, I could send them more.
Perfect.
But yeah,
Thank you.
I know I haven't looked at it. I was kind of waiting to look at it till the end.
All right.
You want to look at this right now, then?
No.
So, how does the process go? So, Mark sends you an email, and then Mike gets it, or who gets it?
Mike.
And then Mike got it, and then Mike sends you out.
Yep.
And he says, "Go look at this."
Yep. So what was this the locker like when you got it? Like, what? How was it? Like a guy who worked in there? It was a shop.
They're in the front. You want to tell the story? You want me to tell?
It was a dream storage unit, and this story goes back way long ago. There was a Dodge Challenger in the front of the unit, and you couldn't see anything. It was a 10 by 30, 2011 Challenger. It was hiding everything.
Orange with black stripes.
It's a beautiful
I
Challenger,
don't remember the car at all.
gorgeous, and you couldn't even see the vintage bike back there. But Rob and I were bidding against each other, and then Rob whispers to me, "Goes, you want to go halvesies?" And so I've never gone halvesies on a unit with anybody before, and I don't think you have either, right?
They split lockers now.
And
They got,
so-
like, a whole warehouse full of stuff in them.
We decided to go halvesies, and then we dug in, and then we found this gem.
So you got the car though.
No.
No.
They pulled the car from the locker because of Ohio lien law.
How lien law wouldn't let you.
Okay.
And so they said the car's not part of the sale. So him and I had to move this car, jacked it up, we slid it one way, because the giant toolbox back there was in there, that Max sign was in the storage locker, there's a snow blower, pressure washer, all kind of other things, and a car lift, which is right back here. Yeah, I see that.
That thing
Two post lifts. That
was
in the
crazy.
locker. This motorcycle, the Triumph, the frame, the other engine. So it was a pretty good locker.
Yeah, there's a lot of bumpers.
Yeah. Car parts, and there was a fish tank.
Where was
in
it
there.
at?
In Cleveland.
Really?
Just in regular Cleveland, Ohio.
Were you able to like when you're going through there? Did you find any like paperwork of like who even owned it, like who the person was? Nothing. Like no idea.
Well, yes, in the Challenger, we have registration information, but we left it in there.
I didn't go into the
So do you think the Challenger and this guy were the same?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah, it was one
Yeah,
guy's locker.
without a doubt, one person.
He lost it all. He didn't pay. I don't know what happened. Maybe he's in jail. Maybe he passed away. Anything could happen.
What
We-
year was the Challenger?
2011.
We didn't look him up. A lot of times we'll look people up once we find their information, but
You want the leather satchel?
What?
So you said something's wrong with the 46.
Yeah, well, both of them have number jobs on them. So like that's like the most crucial thing on these things is the VIN number and the belly numbers. That's what makes this thing have value.
That's pretty white though.
so you're looking for the actual numbers on the.
The case.
Yeah.
Do you have like a rag and like cleaner maybe?
Rag and cleaner? So what will the numbers tell you, Joey? Once you find them on the casing.
What year the actual cases are?
What years are you hoping that it is?
46. But I already can see that this side over here isn't.
Okay, he's looking for 46. Says that side isn't. So if it is 46, what would that mean to you?
That most of the time the reason why the left cases have different numbers is because the case is cracked. So it's 47 left side belly.
Looks like Chachi missed the spot.
So it's 47 matching bellies.
47, 47?
47. So, and then it has 46 VIN number.
So the engine is a 1946 VIN.
47. So the motor's a 47. So it's like the most produced knucklehead motor ever.
Was in the 47?
Yeah. Have you guys kicked it through at all? Did it have spark plugs in it when you guys got it, or was it just?
We haven't touched it. It's exactly the way it was.
Wiped it down, traction cleaned it up with it. How'd you fall into this job?
Just by doing this. I mean, I've always bought and sold stuff. Forever.
Motorcycles and stuff?
Always motorcycles.
How'd you get connected with Mike?
Cause from finding crazy stuff.
You started selling it to him?
He tried to buy a couple things off me. It didn't work out. You want to
Yep.
click on that so I can see if this fits in? Oh, hold that. That's kind of strange. Alright, try it now.
Alright, we're gonna kick it again.
Slow, just go slow. One more time. That's cool. Huh, I wonder why the spark plugs are pulled.
It was like it when you found it. It's like, no spark plugs or those things are out.
I'll show you if you want to look at what, just so you can see what a
Yeah, I want to see what you're looking at.
a VIN number.
Just bringing up an image of it.
Yeah, just so you can see what so watch, here's a 47. Not much difference, but check it out. See this 4?
Yeah.
See how it has a closed top, how it meets in the middle?
Yep.
And see how
And then
47
that
has an
one
open?
Is open.
And then, so check out if there's a 6s in here. So see this 6, how it's round?
Yep.
So they should be flat backs. And then when you look at this 3, you can tell somebody hit it twice with a stamp. See how it's fat right there?
Yep.
So you can see the VIN number has been altered. So what they did is they basically welded this thing up and then re-stamped 46 numbers in here. Probably the motor was either stolen at one point in time or they had a title for a 46
And they
instead of a
tried to
47.
transfer it
So
over.
It was just the easiest thing to do. These bikes back in like the 60s and 70s, every Hell's Angel or any club guy, it was so easy to just take one of these bikes. And especially not being in the stock frame. I mean, this thing motor's probably had like 20 owners, you know?
Wow.
I'll show you this one too. So check this thing out. So this is this case. Watch. So it has like a 1963 VIN number in it. Watch. We'll go to the. I've never even looked at it, but I just know just from
You already know from what you looked
Yeah.
at.
In the pictures.
the picture.
Underboard.
Clean it too real fast. So when these cases were made, they basically were matched up at the factory, and these were the line bore numbers. But this is how you're able to tell what year they actually are. Most people grind these things out.
Babe, can you go get one of the OLIGHTs?
Yeah.
They're in the console.
This is 47, looks like, huh?
Yeah. Now it's hard to really get a good idea. 1-4.
It's like 146 something.
Yeah.
647.
So trying to find the year, the real year,
48.
because the motor could be stolen.
See it?
Oh yeah, 148. Yeah, it's 148.
Yeah.
The last numbers are 7,
Yeah,
6, 4,
these
7.
ones, those ones are. It's
That's
just that.
manufactured.
It's just the first ones.
So that tells you what about this engine, Joey?
That it's a 1948. Then it was restamped with 1963 numbers.
So it's actually a 48. So because the motor was either stolen or swapped out, they stamped it for the title.
Yep.
What's your gut instinct? Stolen or swapped out?
These things were probably stolen for sure.
You think they were both? You think both engines were stolen?
At one point, I'm sure he had a title. I mean, this is probably done way back in the day. This is probably done in the 70s when these numbers were put in here.
That flashlight's great.
It's a good flashlight. This isn't the brightest one. The other one might be better. Just so make sure he can see everything he needs to see.
This whole thing was painted. It's crazy. So check it out. See the 48?
Yep, I sure do.
The 48?
Right there. 48, 48. And then it was stamped, what, 63?
Yeah. So it could have been done in 1963 too, the stamping. It could have been issued, that number could have been issued. Normally they have it put a tag on there.
So what are you looking for now, Joey?
I'm
Just
looking at the
condition?
frame now.
Condition overall of the frame and...
Cause it'd be nice to pull this motor and put that motor in here.
Yeah. Do you think... Well, you don't think that motor was the originally in here, do you?
No, 100%
No.
not.
Yeah.
Yeah, this frame is 1958 to 1960.
What are the telltale signs that the frame is a 68 or...
Because it's called a drop seat frame.
Okay.
So all this right here is like just same as if it was rigid, and it would keep coming down to here, but it kicks up here.
Gotcha.
So it's called a drop seat frame. So it goes here, and then it kicks up, and then the strut goes here.
Very cool.
So the later ones would just have come here, and they would just go straight across.
Gotcha.
But these tanks aren't stopped. I mean, this thing was just, it's a total, everything about this bike is like customized, you know?
She talks about how she got 3 there. I'll come back for this one today.
She's dry.
But sometimes you prefer to go to a fall.
That one look better than the other one?
Yeah.
That's cool.
There.
How you guys doing?
We're awesome.
Doing good, Mike. Are you sure you want to hear this?
Of course, yeah. Light it up, man.
All right. This is a really special song to me, though. I don't know if I feel comfortable sharing it with everybody, but a really important woman taught this to me. It goes like this. A, B, C, D. You know this one? You can sing along. E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, and V, W, X. The question you're asking right now is Y and Z. Now I know my ABCs. Next time, won't you sing with me?
Full house, dude.
Incredible, man.
Hey, Mike.
Hey, Mike. What's up?
Hey,
There
what's
he
up,
is,
man? How are
the
you?
man, the legend himself, Mike Wolfe.
What's
You,
needed?
I was saying that Joey looks like you with a beard.
Joey looks like me.
Yeah, he could be the bearded you.
I'm a little cooler.
If you had a beard, and your whole body was tatted,
This is what you would
spit an
look
image.
like.
Spit an image.
Hey, guys, I'm walking into a meeting. I'm gonna have to let you go. But
All right.
Jim, call me back in a little bit.
All right, later. Bye.
See you, Mike.
You got a deal?
We got a deal, man.
Mike's all in?
We're in
All right, you're sure we're in?
for sure.
He's got cash. All right, here's what I want you to do. I want you to guess down in the comments below in the video, how much did they pay for the vintage Harley Davidson and the other motor? Don't tell them yet, though, but you are paying cash, right?
How much did you guys pay?
No, how much did you pay?
Oh, well,
How much did you pay?
oh, gotcha.
How much I want the subscribers to guess how much you paid for the Harley.
All right.
And then we'll let them know later if they were right. But
right.
that's a good stack. Look, he's got a couple stacks.
This is only a portion of it.
That's a portion. That's a portion of
And they
it.
know what you paid?
They do know what we paid.
All right.
They do. They saw the video.
Cool.
There you have it. From Second Sense to Antique Archeology. There it is. One of the most coolest things we've ever found in a unit. We find cash. We find diamonds. We find thousands upon thousands of dollars of jewelry. First Harley Davidson ever found in a unit for us. Going to a new home, a better home.
Thanks, guys.
Do you think this is it?
I wish
and
it was
they
it.
rebranded it and repainted it?
I wish. You know what? I got another bike that I still have to sell them.
For real?
Yeah. Flashback. Q flashback right here. This one's going up for auction right now. Thieves, you stay. Yeah, we should bid out. Look at this.
$50 now, 75, 75, if you bid now 75. Your turn, 75, 100 and a quarter.
Who's
100
bidding?
and a quarter, 100 here, now quarter, quarter.
Randy is?
100 here, now quarter. You want to make it 100 and quarter? 100 and quarter. 125, 1 and a half. 125, now half.
It's at 125.
125 now
Note
half.
was left.
150 for him.
Stay away.
125, now half. 1 and a half. And 75,
Where we
you're
at?
out again. 175, 75, 75, 175.
175.
And now two bills for 175 and now two. 175 and now two. 200 bill for say 175 and now two. 200 bill home for say 175 and now two. 200 bill home for say 175 and now two. And all done.
Sell it, baby. Come on, sell it to me.
Sell it to you.
Yeah! 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 Woo! Oh, man. Look at that. Somebody is going to come something me up, guaranteed. All right, we'll take a peek at this later. Beginning of the day here in Wooster, I told Rob of Second Sense right over here. I told Rob, if we find another Harley today, we're gonna split. We're gonna go halvesies, just like we did when we found one in, where was that? Was that in
Public storage?
No,
Life storage.
Life storage in Cleveland area somewhere.
Cleveland.
Sold it to Mike Wolfe of American Pickers. Got this unit for $175.
$175.
175.
Actually, $87.50 each.
All right, so there you go, $87.50 each. It had this amazing little note on there, and that's why I bought it, for the note. This is all I saw was the note. I just wanted to see if he would actually make good on his promise. That's it. That's all I wanted to know. And then lo and behold, come on over here. Look at this. Look at this. We've got Jesse with Clear Thrifts here as well. Our local expert Harley Davidson individual. You see this right here? Christian, can you get up on that? Right up in on there. Right up in there. What does that say, Christian?
Established in 1903 by Harley Davidson.
What does it say? 1900 what?
1903.
1903. All right, here we got the cereal right there. All right, Jesse, what we got? What do you think we got?
Ironhead Sportster motor.
All right, Ironhead Sportster.
Yep. What's an Ironhead Sportster worth? The bottom end, maybe $1,800.
So you think $1,800 right
Just
there,
for that, yeah.
bottom end? Okay, Jesse, it gets a little bit better.
61.
So 1961. All right. It gets a little bit better because if we go over here, we actually have the Sportster frame right here. We've got parts, exhaust, we got stuff everywhere. But this is a Sportster frame right here. It is XL. Part of the sticker is missing. Come on over here, Christian. I'll try to show it even. See right in there, the Sportster XL something, and there's parts anywhere and everywhere. All right, Jesse, what do you think about the frame? Jesse's looking. He's looking. Huh.
It looks like a stock frame that they cut on a bunch.
Probably cut a little bit, modified it.
Yeah.
Little modifications.
That's where the shock's supposed to go. Kind of get to the seat's $150.
Right here?
Yeah.
So we got 150 here, paid 175, but in reality is 87.50, right, Rob?
87.50.
87.50. We're actually gonna take this to Second Sense Auction House, and Rob's gonna try and sell it to Mike Wolfe again. Or if Mike doesn't want it, maybe you. So what do we got in parts? Here we go.
Let's see. Brake collar.
Brake. We got a lot of parts.
There's the pegs, piston. It was definitely blown up.
Yeah, it's blown. Yeah. There's parts in here for sure. Battery. Wait, you think maybe he was hiding the best stuff inside the dryer? What do you guys think? Here we go. Anything?
Nothing.
We should probably check the lint trap. Nope, nothing in the lint trap either. There are parts and pieces literally everywhere. I'm just basically going to have to bring you absolutely everything, Rob. There's pieces back in here. Come on back in here, Christian. More pieces back in here. Parts, pieces. Yeah, there's pieces everywhere to this bike.
Just the head, probably $100.
There's another fender. Got another. The head right there.
Yeah, that's what this is.
$100. Yeah.
These are the triple. Well, no, these are dirt bike triple trees. This has nothing to do with the Sportster.
You know what? Even with it not having anything to do with the Sportster,
There's still money in those.
there's all kinds of money here. What do you think he was hiding in the bowling bag? Rob's got the bowling bag right here. I think it's bike parts. Let's see. No, it's an actual bowling ball.
Good thought.
So close. So close. So what we're going to have to do, we're going to have to load all of the bike parts up. Any little part that we can actually find, we're going to have to load up. Because, as Jesse is reading right now...
I can't make sense of it.
Wait, let me see. That's because it's just all bathroom talk.
It's backwards.
But I was, I just bought it because of the note. I wanted to see if he would make good. Oh, look at there. Look at there. What do you think, Jesse?
It's a stock Sportster front end.
How much?
$200. Not bad.
So
Not bad.
your guesstimation, all the parts you see, the
$2,500 if sold together. If you piece it out, probably $3,500.
$2,500. $2,500 for a $175 investment just to see if somebody would make good on their note and their promise. Not a bad day at the auctions, and this isn't the only unit. We bought so many more.
Right over here. Man, that's
Woo! Sweet. How crazy is this? This is like super crazy. What are your thoughts on the shop here in Nashville?
It's definitely much smaller than I anticipated.
So small.
And there's a ton of merch, more merch than vintage
than actual
items.
antiques. So the shop really is to sell T-shirts and
Mugs.
beyond disappointing that we actually asked for permission to film and we're told, oh, you can take as many pictures as you want, but you can't film. When the entire industry and the business model is made off of making videos, making films. So a little bit disappointing, not what we expected coming to Nashville. We also have another bike to sell, and we thought, well, we'll talk to somebody intelligent about it. But no, really, there's kids making minimum wage running the place.